This is part 2 of the segment on the micro adjuster. I'm going to unlock my block. Bring the knob down, unlock the micro adjuster. I'm going to bring this out considerably. Bring my knob all the way up gently and very lightly turn this until it stops against the knob. Right there. Bring the knob back down. And lock the micro adjuster. So now I'm at the minimum on the tension micro adjuster. Here's my Allen key. Bring the knob back up gently and lock this handle. 3 fingers. Tight until the handle starts to flex a little bit. It's a P 2.0 millimeter spoke. 2.00. When I roll through the first time, it's going to go through super smooth with minimal threading on the end of the spoke, but the pressure is really light right now. Deflection threading. Hardly even picks it up. .14 millimeter on the diameter so far. I'm going to speed things up a little bit. I give them the micro adjuster and complete turn. Lock it. Bring the knob back up gently against it, and then again. Cut the spoke and roll it through. That was a little tighter, a little harder. And it spiked up considerably, so I can't trust this one. It spiked up to 2.27, which I cannot trust. Sometimes the micro adjuster does this, it spikes to a certain spot. It's because of the roundness of the knob and where the micro adjuster ends up on the knob. I'm going to go a little bit further. Bring the knob back up very gently and then lock the handle down again. Not enough thread going. I'm cutting off 10 millimeter at a time. Nice and smooth. We're at 2.15. I'm going to go a half turn this time. Bring the knob down. I'm trying to get up to 2.18, 2.19 as quickly as I can with a nice, smooth, easy roll. Nice, smooth, easy roll. .16. Let's check how the threads look. Okay, we have plateaus on the last third of the spoke end. We're getting there. I'm going to go another half turn. Lock the micro adjuster, bring the hand over gently against the micro adjuster. Lock the handle. Nice and smooth. .17. Nice, clean, consistent plateaus. Looking good. I'm going to go another half turn. I'm using the Allen key as my indicator. That was rough, a little tight. I have a feeling it spiked again to something really high. Yeah, it spiked up to 2.29. I don't trust that, so I'm going to advance the micro adjuster just a little bit to get out of that. A 1/16 of a turn. Let's see what happens this time. Nice and smooth. And we are at 2.18. We're starting to get defined threads on the end. Almost. I'm going to go a quarter turn. Bring the knob back up. Switch to a different spoke. Not enough. There's still a little bit on there. There we go. Rough and grindy. Very rough and grindy, and I'm betting very large diameter. 2.27, 2.28. So I'm going to do a small amount, 1/16 of a turn. See if I can get past that spot that doesn't feel right. Nice and smooth, a little tight on the outside edge of the dies though. So this may not be right. 2.21. Getting there. So that real tight spot, I went past it a little bit. So this time I'm going to do a 1/16 of a turn. Lock the micro adjuster. Handle in place. Snap. Smooth, but felt a little too tight. .23, 2.23, 2.24. Look at the threads under a magnifying glass. The last 3 or 4 threads are well defined. The rest look okay. Let's see how a nipple feels on here. Good. So what happens? happens when I check for consistency. A couple more. One, two, nope, not quite. Let's roll these two through and see what happens. Nice. Nice. And can I thread all the way on these? Millimeter and a half past the top of a 12 millimeter standard profile nipple. Millimeter and a half past the top, standard profile nipple. These are Sapine 2.0s. What do we have on them? 2.23. Now I'm going to take a couple CN 1.98. Cut them and roll them. And if these go through just fine, I'll be done. One and two. These are 1.98 CN spokes from Taiwan. Millimeter and a half past the top. Millimeter and a half past the top. I want these to be 2.19 to 2.21. These might be as high as 2.22, but we'll find out. .20, excellent. 2.19, excellent. So I have this set up for Sapine 2.00 diameter spokes. The same would happen for DT Swiss. I have this at 2.23, pushing 2.24 for the Sapine 2.00 diameter spokes. When I got there, nice smooth roll, no chatter on the outside edges of the dies. I then switched to a CN 1.98, rolled it through, and I'm getting 2.19, 2.20, and they thread exactly the same when I put a nipple on. I'm done. That's how it's done.